Hello everyone, it's April 19th. Alright, we don't have much time, so let's just first get it done and then we can talk about this stuff. Oh, we have 8 minutes. Damn. Alright, so what is this? Alright, doesn't seem to be too hard. Let's try this. Recover binary tree. So you're given the root of a BST, binary search tree, where the values of exactly two nodes of the tree was swapped by mistake. Recover the tree without changing the structure. So 1, 3, 2. So it should be 3, 1, 2. 3 cannot be the left child of 1 because 3 is larger than 1. Swapping 1, 3 makes the BST. So they say exactly two nodes are swapped. Okay? And exactly two nodes are swapped. And we might have to buy a time travel. So we start from here and then we go and then say, okay, these two are wrong, right? Like here, say 4 and the left child is to be smaller, but the left child is bigger. So what do I say? So once that happens, and if we go all the way down, and everything is fine, right? Totally is fine. Then we say we're gonna swap because this is small, right? And it's small than. Wait, hold on. It can be smaller than 4, right? How do we check this? We say for each node, we look at the left subtree, we look at the right subtree. I want to find out the left subtree, everything should be smaller, right? Huh. Yeah, let me buy that. I'm pretty sure this will take a while. Because just by looking at it, I don't have an idea. How do I check this is right? So we can get the maximum on the left subtree, the minimum on the right subtree, right? And then we compare. And then if it's good, that means this subtree is good, right? Does that make sense? Yeah, so the left subtree, we find the biggest on the left subtree. If the biggest on the left subtree is smaller than me, then it's good. And the smallest on the right subtree, if that's smaller than me, that's good as well. Okay, so we get a bigger on the left and a bigger on the right. We can return the node instead of the value, right? We can return the node. So if it's wrong, right? Let's say if on the left side, the biggest value is larger than me, right? Then we need to swap. So if the biggest value, right, is larger than this, then we just put the biggest value up here, right? But what if this biggest value is also bigger than these? Well, it shouldn't be because they say they only swap one, right? They say you're given and where the value is exactly two nodes, so only two nodes are swapped, so everything else is fine. So once you find the mismatch, so you just swap them. Maybe I can do it. Oh man, this will be challenging. I have only 5 minutes left. 5 minutes, try to code this up. Oh, it will be challenging, very challenging. Yeah. Okay, so the goal is just to find the node, right? Let's say def helper, and then we have a node, which is optional, tree node, and then we're gonna return a tree node, right? And we say if not node, right, we just return none. Right, if not node, return none. Okay, if node, then we need to find the largest on the left and smallest on the right. Oh, we have to go find max as a Boolean value. Okay, so we say, yeah, so for me, I'm going to go helper node dot left, and then find max. On the left is true, and then helper node dot right, that should be false. That will find the min. So when I say LM, L max, and the right min, right? Right L max node, right min node. These are all nodes. And then once we find the node, then we say if L max node dot val is if this and L max node dot val is smaller than node dot val, and right, let's do this. If this, we say if this is larger than this, okay? Then we need to swap. Then just say node dot val, L max dot val equals L max dot val and node dot val, okay? And then, yeah, we swap. We just do this. If this and this, we swap, right? If right min node and the right min node dot val is smaller than node dot val, then we do this. We swap the right min. We swap the right min. Okay? And then when I return, we need to return the, say if find max, right? Find max. Oh, I need to find both. Alright, so I cannot do this. Alright, let me buy it. Let me buy this. Yeah. Yeah. So I realized I have to find, because I want to find a max and a min, so it has to be, so this one has to be max and min. So we need to return max and min. Okay, so that means we don't need this, right? So everything we need to return max and min. So we say L min and L max, right? Oh, then we have to return a tuple. Tree node and tree node. Alright, and then we say right min and the right max. Right? And then this is still fine. And then we're gonna return, right? Return the left min node and the right max node. Right, and then we call helper root. Let's try this. Cannot unpack. Oh, none. Oopsie doozy. It was not right. Hold on. So I find the left branch min and max. Find the right branch min and max. So in this case, the right branch is none. The left branch. Oh, I can return myself. So, oof. Hold on. So this is not right. Right. So I want to find the maximum node. So I should be, so it could be, damn. So it has to be the minimum, right? So I have the minimum, I have 3 minimum. Anyway, so I have 3 minimum. What I'm gonna do? Well, the left minimum, right, and the right minimum, and me minimum. So left minimum, and then so the left min would definitely so no.value. No. Right? I say left max if it's larger than my node, then I swap. So node becomes a bigger value. And left max becomes a slightly smaller value. I think we need to determine it here. Wait, hold on. Once I swap, right? Then no.val becomes what do I return? Yeah, it's guaranteed. Let's do it here. Let's say main node equals lmin. Okay, and we say if right min node.val is smaller than lmin .val, then main node equals right main node. And then we say if that's actually we just say min node, right? So if node.val is smaller than hold on, this doesn't feel right. We want to find the minimum node and the maximum node, and this should happen after I make the switch. Right? It should happen after I make the switch. After I made the switch, then we don't need to keep going, right? Because they say there's only one. So hold on. So we do this. Now we don't do this. So after we do the switch, we just return none and none. After we made the switch, we just return because that we're done, right? Now there's no switch, right? So everything is fine. Then we can return, let's say, right, we don't do any switch. So the minimum value shall be either lmin, rmin, no, because rmin is smaller than so rmin is larger than no.val, right? So it's so this follows good. So no.val is in the middle, so lmin. This might be right. Hold on, let me try this. Let me try this. I return none and none. Yeah, it's still not right. Okay, so hold on. So we have this node, right? Then we go left, then we go right. Right is none now, so we go left is here. And then I go left again. So left is nothing. Right, what I got is here. And this go left and right with a none. So this one, I have to say, like, uh, if this is none, then we should return myself, right? Should say this if min else node, right? And then we say if r max else node. So if on the right we don't have, then we should return myself. Okay, try this. Weird error. Still not right. Output 1, 2, no, 3. I changed way too much. Wait, what? That is not. So we have 1, 3, no, 2, right? So it comes in and we get left min and left max. Okay, so we call this, and then this one we call left min, left max. That also give us just none. Okay, so in this one, right min and right max. So we can here, then we can call left min and left max, which is none. Right, right min, right max is none. Okay, so we're gonna return node. So the min and max is all myself. So coming here, we have right min node is smaller. No, it's not smaller. Right min is not smaller. Right min is, no, right min is smaller. Right min is smaller, so I need to swap 2 here and 3 here. And then coming up, so, oh, I swapped too many. I swapped too many times. Huh. Yeah, because I swap at every subtree level. So if I swap at a subtree level, then it affects, then I have to keep swapping. So if I swap here with one swap, okay, I think I know one way. Because a binary search tree, we can put that as a list. I mean, that's like just I'm kind of giving up right now. If we do a list, we say that'd be 3, 1, 2. And then we say, how can we swap ones to make it, wait, hold on, 3, 2, 1. It's going to come out 3, 2, 1. So I want to swap a ones to make it good. We can just, okay, let's say we in order search it. So in order search will be 3, right? And then next one will be 1. No, next one will be 2, right? 3, 2, and that's not right. So we want to swap. But I can't. I shouldn't swap here. I should look at the overall picture. How do I look at the overall picture? I mean, in this case, I would say 1, and now we go to 3. That's immediately wrong, right? I say, okay, then immediately I want to make the swap. But 3 and 2, that's also wrong. How do I make sure just one swap? That's a good question. I can pass this, like if I just get all the values, sorted it, and then put a value back, right? That's definitely a way. But I want to see if it's possible. Definitely it's going to be possible. I mean, this one doesn't work because O1 space. Yeah, so I think the idea should be we should try to swap as high up as possible, because if you swap lower, I mean, it could be that it could be it is lower. It's like you don't know where the swap should be. Hmm. I have no clue, and there's no hint. Like we can check, right? We can check if, let's say, if the left subtree is all fine. let's say the left subtree. Like the left subtree is all good. Now we know the problem must be in the right subtree with me. So if the left subtree is good, the right subtree is also good, then the problem must be me and the root. Now hold on, if you swap, right? If you have something and you swap with something, the swapping has to be the root, right? And then you swap with some value, okay? So you swap. So if you swap with the left, then a smaller value go to left, then you become bigger, right? And if you become bigger, but that doesn't matter, the right subtree will still be correct. It's the left subtree that's wrong. And the left subtree is wrong because you have found out that there's something smaller on the left. No, wait, hold on. It's not smaller, something bigger, right? On the left subtree than you, right? So that we can identify as on the left. Okay. Okay, so if we know, like given a root, if on the left side everything is fine, right? Like say left side is fine. On the right side is also fine. That just means it's not this root, right? So we need to look for a root. Look for a root where there is issue. If you swap this, right? So we need to look for a root that has issue. So if I have this, I'm gonna maximum on the left, minimum on the right, and then we do the comparison, right? And then we find out that something is wrong. Okay, something is wrong. But again, how do I know where to swap? Because this left subtree, this one is wrong too. This one is wrong, right? So the left subtree can be wrong. If you're given a sorted array and you swap two value, okay, then you go through, then the first one that's wrong is the problem, right? So the first wrong is the problem. And then, how do you know the first wrong? So it'll be something that's bigger than the next one. So you know this one is wrong. And then you keep going. And then the next one, because you swap, this one will be smaller. Right? So if the first one you find a drop, so that's the two. So what we can do is we can traverse this and we go the left, myself, and the right, right? What should we do? Because So I record the value. Okay, so I record the value. So the current value, say current value is this. Okay, the previous value. Okay, now I have my current value and I compare to the previous value. If my current value, previous node, okay, so I have a previous node and my current node. If the previous node is larger than my current node, that's one of the error. Then we keep going. If the current node, if the previous, hold. So if we swap, right? And now if we go, then if the previous node is larger than the current node, then this is problem. Now we go the other way. Then the previous node, if previous node is smaller, okay, that is ON. That is ON. So we have to go it 2 times. And 1,000. Yeah, I think that should be fine. So we're gonna go. Okay. So what do we do? Self dot arrow node 1. Okay. Okay, self dot arrow node 1 and self dot arrow node 2. Okay, and then I'm gonna say in order and a post order. Okay, in order. So we have a node. Don't return anything. None. Okay. Now we say if node, and then we say in order node dot left, and then we check myself, right? And then we say if self dot arrow node 1 and self dot arrow node 1 dot value, if that's larger than me, right? If the previous one is larger than me, then we just return. We have found, right? Else, then we say self dot arrow node 1 equals node. Right? We just basically move it forward, and now we say in order node dot right. So that's 1. And then we're gonna do a post order. Right? We're gonna do a post order. And then post order will be right. And then we say node 2 and say if 2 the value should be larger, but it's actually smaller, then we break. Otherwise, node 2, and then we go left, and this will be post order. So now what we do is we call in order node root. We call post order root. This is to find these 2 nodes, and after that we say self dot arrow node 1, self dot arrow node 2 equal dot val self dot arrow node 2 dot val self dot arrow node 1 dot val. Okay, let's try this one. What? I got the first one right. The second one is wrong. What? 3, 1, 2, 4. How? I'm only changing 1. What the hell? 3, 1. I'm changing these 2. I'm changing 2 and 4. This is ridiculous. Let me check again. So it'll be 1, 3, 4. No, 1, 3, 2, 4. Okay. So if we go left to right, we'll find 3. We're supposed to find 3, right? Because in the left, okay, and then I don't know, it'll be this, right? And then go to 3, smaller, okay, and then we'll go to 2, and then we find 3 is larger than me, right? Then we return. Basically, we don't do this anymore. Let's see. So at this point, then we return. I think I know. I should put a Boolean value. If not node, return true. Right? Just keep going. Okay, return true. And then we say if not, so whether to keep going. So if not, the false, then we return false. Don't keep going. Oh no, that's a term false. If true, then return true. So we found it, return true. Right? Otherwise, we say return true, right? And then this, and then we say return this, right? So this will be the same. So return Boolean value. So if node, if post order is true, then return true. Don't keep going. Right? If this, return true, then say return this, and this one will return false. Try this. Yep, this one's right. Mamma mia. Oh. Yes, make up for the submission. Oh, it'll take way too long, 37 minutes. Wow, this one is much harder than I expected. I gotta check my previous solutions. I just pull them all out, one by one. Look at that, it was late at night. Yeah, this is not easy. This is much harder than I had expected. And the Owen space, right? The Owen space solution is easy, is not difficult. But O1 space requires some ingenuity. So my solution here comes from the observation that in a sorted list of numbers, if one pair gets swapped, we can identify the swapped pair, identify the left left member of the swapped pair by going left to right on the array, on the sorted list, and the first number that is out of position is the left member, right? Left member of the swapped pair. Similarly, we can go right to left on a sorted list, and the first number that is out of position is the right member of the swapped pair. Then we simply swap those two members, and we're done. All right, this is O(n) time and O1 space. All right, let's see. What else do we have? This is the these are the values, which is in order. Find this, swipe back. Okay, so that's that, which is fine. What's the solution? Yeah, still O(n). That's O1. Potentially swapped value. I do in order. Most full. How is this O1 space? How is this O1 space? Look at this. No dot vowel smaller, and I'm appending it. Vowel I'm appending pre-0. Vowel appending no dot vowel. Because they say at most length 4. Hold on, what is this? So if the current node is smaller than the pre, okay, so current node smaller than pre, then that's the wrong value. Then I put the pre inside a vowel, and I put node.vowel inside a vowel as well. So that's the wrong pair, right? And then pre-0 equals node.vowel, and I keep going, right? And then I found another mismatch. Okay, I found another mismatch, and I put those in. I see, and I sort them. Okay, I sort them, and then I look for where is the error. So this is to get a swap value. Cool. Cool. Nice. But how about this? This is the same idea. It's actually exactly the same idea, right? Exactly the same idea, but they do it in one trip. In my case, I need to do 2 trips, and they save this. Pretty good. Pretty good. Just 2 pairs. Morrison traversal. I screw Morrison traversal. The swap will always be the first and last value of this in the list. So we'll get, in this case, we'll get 4, 3. In this case, we go 5, 3, and then 4, 2. Huh. Yep, nice. Oh, this one's good. This one's very good. I think these two solutions are the same. Oh, that's good. That is very good. All right, let's write this up. Okay. Better 01 space solution. I coded this up in my previous attempt. When was that? 2020, 1101. All right, so the basic idea, is the same as solution 1, but instead of going through, right, two traversals. Instead of two traversals, we only need to do one and record the four nodes that are involved in mismatching. Since each mismatch is caught by, let's say, like self.pre.val is larger than node.val, right? The list of 4 nodes will have this pattern: big, small, big, small. It is guaranteed that the first big and the last small are the wrong nodes. So we just need to swap those two. So what we can do is similar as here. Change the notation, right? So we have a self.pre, right? And then we have a list nodes with this, right? So we do in order. Now we say if in order, we do in order, right? And then we say if self.pre and self.pre.val is larger than, then nodes.append self.pre extend self.pre and node, and self.pre equals node. And then we do in order this. Okay, so simple. So this one is done, right? And then we call in order. We don't have to do this. And then we simply say nodes 0.val, nodes -1.val equals nodes -1.val, and nodes 0.val. I think overall I can still claim that I've solved this myself, even though it was slower than supposed to be. But overall, we got the gist, right? We got the idea. Right? This definitely is better. Invalid syntax. Of course it's invalid. Oh my god, pre. Yep. Yeah, this one will be right. So you see a question, you see a problem with so many passes. That doesn't really mean it's an easy problem, right? It just means you tried a lot of different methods. It could also mean it's a difficult one. You have to read the solution. All right, that'll be it. It's already 50 minutes past. It's a tough one. Okay, so the big news is I'll go to California tomorrow. So the live stream might be interrupted, depending on whether I can find a good internet source. If I can't, then tough luck. I won't be able to. Honestly, things might be. I think I'll do another one today, because tomorrow, you think about it, I have to travel, and I have to get a lot of other things done, so I might not have time. So I think I'll do another one. Just finish tomorrow's challenge. It's absolutely necessary. All right, that'll be it for today. I'll see you guys in a little bit, maybe an hour. I need to eat. Adios.